Yeah, no.
Right. Okay. It's the
Sure. So number 10 will go to number 9.
from the other side. For
The other ones online are EA Trades, Carol, Hospitality, Mr. Farooq, and Corporate, Mr. Randy.
right. Okay, sir. Uh, thank you very much. How many meetings today? Three.
Three.
He's a
4.
she's a football.
Yes. No break.
What are we doing when she's meeting?
Yeah.
Huh? Too many meetings. But the outcome is that outcome. All right, okay. Thank you. I'm glad to welcome you all to this SMT meeting. Remember, SMT is the academic and the support. Right? The purpose of this is for these two division or these two they need to come in and discuss because there are so much issues that needs to be resolved, right, within these meetings, right, especially for the support. Support is both the facility, DD, and the manager corporate, right? Right. Any apologies? Apologies? No apologies? Right. Agenda. Right. Agenda for today. Right. There is a the paper, director's paper. Right. Then you have inter-campus skills. Human resource updated. Corporate service committee paper. Right. Straightforward. And other matters. Proposed data. So these are okay. So agenda. Are we okay with the agenda? Yes. Okay. All right. Let's move on to the SMT meeting. Class SMT meeting on the 18th. Maybe I'll give you a few, say 5 minutes for you know to go through that. You guys have received the minutes. Right.
Chair,
Yeah,
maybe they could run a spell check before they issue it,
yes, yes,
because we need to show professionalism.
correct. Okay. That's what I want you guys to go through before we just, because I think the minutes were just sent to me. Secretary? Yes. And give time for you not to go through that before we go for the correction.
All right, sure.
Okay, right, let's go for the correction, page 1.
Yeah,
Oh, sorry, apologies. Any apologies? No apologies. Where's Wheeler? Is Wheeler there? Wheeler?
Is it bereavement leaves?
Who else?
ICT.
Anil, okay, Anil is, right, Anil is the.
Good. Help.
Oh, right. HOS. Health. Is she there? Yeah. Then someone. SMT.
No. HOS health is not online, sir.
Right. Who is the lady registered? Oh. Okay. All right. Sorry, I can't see you because all right, okay, thank you. Let's go through the page 1 of the minutes. Any spelling, go through the spelling. Any errors?
Actually, I think I was also present in the meeting.
Oh,
So my name is Dimitri.
you need is not it. Okay,
2.1.9 should be HECF.
okay, hold on. Oh. 1 point, page 1, eh? Page 1, Farouk, which one? Page 1.
Yeah, page 1. Number 5, action item 2.1. 2.1.9 should be HECF.
Thank you. ATCF.
Yeah.
When 1.5, on loans, maybe they cried or something.
2.1.
25.
No.
Just needs a spell check, running through spell check. You said there were like 3 or 4 that are spelling errors.
No problem. Okay, page 2. Secretary, you run through a spell check, okay? Okay, page 2. Right, page 3. All right. How come Dr. Dan is the chair for this one?
It's CPU.
Pardon?
Yeah,
Yeah.
good.
Oh, yeah.
Right. Oh, we have to come to Dr. Ganesh.
It was prepared by somebody else.
It is.
I mean, with all due respect to Eleanor, this is prepared by somebody else.
Okay. All right.
Mr. Chair, sir,
Yeah.
I think on the same page, decision SMT, the last sentence there, number 2, the concept of furniture nest is improved by director. However, a subcommittee was made to review the marketing price. I think the subcommittee name is missing. There was a subcommittee name was also mentioned there in the decision.
You will come again, Farooq?
We are on that page, the decision SMT
Yeah.
2024, and I'm on number 2. That is right on the top of that page. The concept of furniture nest is approved by director. However, a subcommittee was made to review the marketing price of the business. I think the subcommittee member's name is missing.
Yes. Was there it was DD and duty, right?
Finance, corporate.
It was Anil, Dr. Saleh,
Corporate.
EA, and myself.
And
And
yeah.
And nothing.
Eh?
And nothing.
Yeah. Corporate. Yeah.
Randir was not there.
No, Ranjit was.
Randir was not there.
Okay, so those are the changes.
Yes.
And thank you, Farooq, for remembering that. Okay, all right. Thank you. Other members, page 1. I thought we have changed this one back to every week. The last meeting, we said go back to the last minute. Sorry, every week. One time we have said no to go to the 2 weeks. Now there's a lot of issue,
Yes.
so we go back to every week for meeting. All right. Any other? Right, page 2. Decision. Okay, I think the decision on this one was to refer everything to Polytech. All the requests now needs not to go to Polyservice. Sarita? Yes.
Which one?
No, the industry, industry project.
Oh,
Yes, and then we'll take real training and learn from real scenario. Right? Say music workshop in Monica campus.
Thank you.
Yes, thank you.
Okay, that's that process. To get a place, it means we still need to agree with where are you going and when. So that structure needs to be given to me through the academic board.
Okay.
Then they find the place separate. I think the place is separate. But we must know if 1 or 2 they are in the campus, this place out for beating everything. this place better, that kind of structure.
Why polyclinic?
Police
Service is the one considered
Police.
because of the money and anything,
Yes.
the agreement in that nature. It's not the actual training. It is just to safeguard the interest of those things. That's why
Right.
we accept it.
Yes.
So take note of that, eh? So the decision was that all those requests need to not to go back not to the police service. Right? Because of so many risks that are involved. Students risk, staff risk. Right? So take note of that. Eh? So from there, then that is where registered will come in.
Because Vinita now is there and. That's good.
But it's still finished, yeah.
Apology, said apology.
Sorry.
He said that
Apology for what? Bring money.
I think it's going so it's good to kind of do a proper handover in advance. Appoint someone to be inducted, you know.
Oh, good, thank you. Let's
Yeah.
let's bring it up during the assembly. I think I've sent an email to HR. Where is HR? For Randir. Randir.
Yes,
There
Chair.
was a time when we said,
Yeah, I think I've one email that I've recommended that Anil come back as no acting head of school. But he's so much, he's got so much responsibility now in Nusori. Anil, what do you think? Because you've got Nusori campus. And now with can you handle it? What do you do? We also have Doc there. Doc?
I suggest if he's going there, sir, and if he leave it to the HOD, then take the head of school and the campus, which is okay, I don't know. Because he can't do both, teach.
Yeah,
Then,
too much.
but because he knows, he can carry on till we appoint, make another decision. The handover and everything.
Huh?
You can get him trained head of the school and straight.
So maybe we get the head of campus for Nusuri. Who can we, a senior person who can talk?
I think discussing of plan, it's difficult to put people on the spot and discuss about their promotion or anything. It's not a simple decision like this. We can discuss this offline, sir.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
Okay, all right,
So maybe this HOD.
Anil, yeah.
yes.
Yes.
So we need to get HR not to document that.
Noted, Chair.
We do not want to start, or because there is an allowance that needs not to be provided for them. We need not to.
We can work with the we don't do it now. We do them in the back system.
Because the.
The idea has been thrown down.
Yeah.
We talk about it.
Can come in as a HOS. So then you can work with the pillar.
Yeah.
At the moment.
Yeah, that's what
Right,
we
so let me bring it back.
Yeah.
Eh?
Yeah.
All set?
Yes.
Right. But HR, we have to, once we do that, we document things, eh? Yeah. Right, the 2.2 was more to the approach, eh? And, okay, decision 2. Yes. There is another one there. There's a problem. Numbering. Decision SMT 24 1. There's another one supposed to be 2. All 1 1 1 1 1. Yeah. Yeah. But we need not to change that. Eh? Right, decision, the second one, should be second, right? Okay. Right, the issue here is more on to the number of staff who are to be present in the during practical. And especially when you are going out. Remember the issue that we face? Students were in the doing work when there is no staff, no trainers. Head of the school, what are the changes? And number two, he said it would be best not to appoint someone at the site.
I suggest in those cases where we have at the school, the WA, EA. For supervisory, yeah, on site just to see things. We can have people where they need a right, they can appoint within the team. That's where they can take staff from.
Register, I think you will also be involved in that, eh? Number two, because there will be students. Putting control to reduce the risk during practical, such as having more responsible people in the to be present at the time students are conducting practical tasks.
Sir, that this is SMB, those are academic board decisions. We can't be overlapping things like that. Only academic board can make those decisions. We can't be making academic decisions in SMT. That's what I have said before.
Agree?
Because the regulation is very clear. We are overlapping too many things. So it can be discussed, but resolution should still be for the school to present applicant. Those who want to do it. The resolution should go back to the school to present applicant. Because only academic board is authorized to discuss all aspects of our program. These are two general decisions being made here. I agree, sir, that anything for CSC.
Right, so can we now do a paper?
Yeah.
A paper on industry
Yeah.
project.
We can do it with one.
The project, the industry project approach. Can we do a paper on that and put it back towards academic board? Right, that approach, yeah?
That's key.
The industry project training. An industry training approach. Project approach, eh? There are two things, the ministries needs not to be involved, Rangil's team. The Polytech, Police
Yeah.
There's no more. There's
Rangil. Hello, Rangil.
Yes, Director.
Rangil, can you resend the paper that we started this project from? Before we went to Ministry of Labor.
The paper, or the-
It was the initial starting from your house, when we did your house.
we did a MOU, yeah.
Yes. Can you dig up that paper and send it to register?
It was just a MOU. There was no paper. It was just a MOU between Polytech and myself. And
No, I
then
think
we
there
had,
was a paper from, yeah, I think there was a paper from the TA. TA at that time was Dr. Ganesh. That resulted to the MOU.
okay, let me check.
Right.
Because it was,
Sets.
Okay. That-
Right, next one. Bua. There's something to this one. No.
The preparatory workshop. Awesome. No, we will be building one of the workshops is part of the work that we.
I think that is now approved by the council.
Yes, that has been approved.
Okay, set. And next one. Now, what,
Okay, ICT visit,
that is already done. You said that the computer is already there now.
computer is there, that's ICT to do the connectivity.
Yes, on Monday, sir. I was planning to go today, but just because of
We've got the Vodafone connected,
Right.
it's now networking.
And even the printer guys are there at the site.
So, next one, people to be complete the facility of Nabo campuses.
Yes, Nabo campus is ready now.
Okay.
OHS is given, okay.
Okay, the story, the kitchen, the stolen item,
Still at the same place,
still in the police.
yeah, police and.
Yeah, please, you have to continue that very soon. Chair will come up with this again. So at least we have documented that.
Yeah.
The other one is the fencing.
What is that?
Anil, you were the campus coordinator. What is happening to? Okay, hold on. Have you received the money?
Yes.
Okay, so set.
What?
So when are you going to complete this?
Maybe 2 weeks.
No,
It's
it's
not maybe
1 month, 1 month,
1 month.
1 month,
yeah, 1 month.
because the student will be involved, isn't it?
No, we have contracted out.
Oh,
So this-
why didn't you give it to the student?
They were all busy out with the other thing.
Oh,
That's the proposal went through. Then people said in the SNB last meeting, we actually see that whatever was presented to a few,
what is the cost of the contract?
it's about 3,000.
I think 19 not. Yeah, use the our student, okay, it's gone, that's it. But, right, next one. Please. Right, the furniture is gone, eh? No more,
Yeah.
right. We cannot, procure that, furniture nest. So use, all right, next one. Business. Okay, but it's the same, is it the same thing? Decision, concept of it. All right, the idea for this is, when we have a concept, a committee needs not to be given to a committee for the committee, not to, so that we can speed things up. That was the idea. Right? We can look for concept, ideas, and then get a committee not to go through the process so that either we buy or don't buy. Okay, so in this regard, this is one example. We were linked. So that is the reason why we cannot buy that. Right, next one. Makali. Makali has updated us on this one. So Makali, what is professional development? Who is Makali? Makali is gone.
What we said,
CAC, what was important in CAC today?
1,756.
Okay.
That's the application made it.
Yeah.
1,756. From that, some were rejected.
Right, I think that is the update from the center. We already have 1,700 from the 2,500. Okay, so from that 600 has been 600.
Oh. Yeah, the other providers, you're not sure.
Yeah.
This time around, Ministry of Education is also being involved with the CMF. The principal rang me yesterday. The 12 students whom they could not enroll because of the closure, and they were asking if we can take it. And I said, our system, I mean, tells it also closed. So I don't know how they will do it because CMF is involved. The 6 to 8. The 6 to 8 is 6, 7, 8, 2 hours.
That's in
Then
India.
yeah,
I've seen that.
that's 2 hours times 10. I mean, it's 10 hours per week. So they will run that program for 16 weeks. Then. That is 15 weeks.
These people, they do not know what they are.
It's understood with the people.
Okay. Which Michael? Huh? Michael. Okay. Right, 2.8 list of program for industry. That is my colleague. Okay, it will be. Any other issue on this? I think we have dealt with the center during CAC today. Okay. We have dealt with that. So no need for us now to discuss on this. Okay? Because it's already been done. Okay. So next one. Next is the direct.
The need for HGB for different. I think we said for plumber, remember?
This is that is.
Yeah,
Oh yes, that is the decision, eh?
yeah.
Yes.
We said that we appoint a HOD for plumber, mechanical.
Yes.
So I think HR, eh?
Yes.
Then we suggested,
I've sent an email already to HR, not to her. Okay. All right. Paper one. Yeah.
Mr. Chair, sir.
Uh,
Sorry, just on that minutes, the last one, I think so I did not pick up in the amendments. It's signed by Dr. Ganesh Chan, chairperson of CDU, is written there. So maybe we have to relook all those
Yeah,
things. Eh?
we have already identified that during
Yeah.
before we start.
Yeah,
Yes.
okay. Okay.
Thank you. Right, the paper, first paper is the strategic direction aligning not to NDP. Right. I think that is my paper. That is part of the paper that I'm trying to build towards the retreats. That is the paper that I'm trying to it's not yet completed. I thought of just sharing with you. In terms of the purpose of this paper is to provide some key docs to put this and consideration for the SMT ahead of our upcoming retreat to be discussed. Right, it's there are few, especially on 1.4. Right, the retreat will serve as a platform for reviewing our 2021-25 strategies to assess the relevance and effectiveness of the current context. 1.5 will be also a good opportunity to have meaningful discussion about staff performance and key performance KPIs, reviewing KPIs. I think that is part of what we will be at SMT to discuss. Okay? I think this is coming out from the council, the need for clear KPIs. And so if you go to the other side, I've put in some areas that we will be touching. We will be sending you the NDP. Can you send that note to all the head school, so that you can start reading what is to be for your information, right? For your information. So I have the background, right, of the paper. And also, I think if you look at Chair has sent us the key objective of this NDP. Right? He has sent us at one time. If you can go up some, down, sorry. Go down, right down. So I've got some key areas that I need to, okay, no, hold on. Key objective. if we look at the NDP, I mean, Didi, you will send the complete,
I'm doing that.
yeah. The NDP, the National Development Plan. I think it is important for all senior management, senior team, to have a read on that. And because the key objective is very, very clear. Right? Remember one thing said, funding will be aligned to the SDP. And note, the funding will be aligned, right, to the NDP. That was mentioned during the launching. Right? This was launched at the GPH, right, by the Ministry of Finance. Right? The very interesting key component there is the key objective where TVET is. Right? The objective revitalize TVET's lifelong learning and employability and entrepreneurship, sustainable social economy growth, equality, and resilience. Right? So I actually put down some of the initiative on that. And some of the initiative. If you can go down. Right? I think those are some, and also I've started to put in some of the outcome. Right? I've started doing is strengthening collaboration between the public and private sector in the delivery of events. Right? On the outcome, I've already started putting some of the outcome. Right? Because this is where our KPIs now will come in. We have to decide together on this. Right? So I'll try and complete this one during the weekend. I think the EA is also helping me on this, so that we can have a look at that. Maybe any, so you can help me on this one, and so that we can just put work on the initiative, right? Because from the initiative we can actually find out what will be the what needs to be done. I think that is the most important thing. What do we need to do? Right? Because I remember demand during the launching said no funding will be towards these initiatives. So we have to identify the initiative, which is already there. Plus, once we know the initiative, now we need to put some sort of action plan. Right? So from that action plan, so now we will be able to understand what is our goal, what is individual goal here. From there, we can now put it down right up to our trainers. Right? If we can get the outcome correctly. Right? So I'm already working on a bigger strategic plan. That I will be sharing with you during our retreats. Okay, so that is the all about the paper, right? And also the review of the national qualification relevant to industry needs. Right, so I've done how many? One is the strengthening and collaboration initiative, and the other one is the review, the national qualification relevant to industry needs. Right, if you look at some of these initiatives, we need not to do a lot of industry meeting. I think we have already started there, right? Our panelists. Right, so these panelists, the one of the target was to have 8. At the moment we have completed 3. already free. And so this is how we will do it. Right? So this is how we will do it.
Hey, we have a meeting.
Right? So, like a review of the national, so we've got stakeholders engagement, competency-based framework, right? The framework, we need not to have this framework, labor market analysis, right? So that is where we need you as senior team to come up with this, right? Technological integration, alignment with the regulatory standard, feedback from training providers. Right? So we need not to work with other training providers also. Right? Instead of getting us working alone. Right? So we need not to set some sort of outcomes on this. Right? The continuous review and flexibility of industry. So meaning that, you remember our ITech Industry Training Advisory Committee? That is to come up. Right? And we will have to decide how many of these ITech needs not to go. Right? Who is responsible for that? To me, who is responsible for this is the trainers. So that will be a KPI for trainers. Right? We can put it for them or put it for the school. Right? So that is how we will be able now to get our outcomes in. Eh? So that is one thing that we would like you to do in retreat. Right? Actual figures needs not to come up. Okay, so that is it. It's we will I will try to complete this paper by the weekend. Right. Any questions on that? Please, senior management, please, this is where your research needs not to come in. You need not to do research also. You need not to do research. Right, next one, next paper is inter-campus skills competition. All right, I think this one now will be the reason why we bring it to SMT because I know this is under academic now. Is that it? This paper is under student and academic. The inter-campus skills competition. Right. We will have it on the 8th of November. And so we will, Sarita, if you can get your team, or the reason why I bring it to SMT, because the support needs not to know. Right, on other logistics. Didi?
Yeah.
Yes. Because we may need not to have it in Lambasan, Losori, and Taiwan. Because these will also involve the industry. So academically required.
Yes, yeah.
Yes.
Can I tentative program to see whatever is there, given to it?
Yeah, it's just like the project one. There is a committee now. There's a decision now that we will. The decision, yes, it's been approved from the academic. It's also been in my report for the council. So the council is now already know that. So it's now action. You have to form a committee through academic. Academic will be doing that. The very reason is that, remember, people are talking about what quality. Right, as you have known, somebody from very high level now start talking about what here today, that we are talking about a piece of paper, that we are putting a piece of paper.
Within the campus?
Huh?
Within the campus.
Yes,
The competition is within the campus.
yes,
Yes.
Intra.
yes, okay, right,
Lambasa.
yes.
Intra.
So Lambasa maybe
Yeah.
for one trade, and no, sorry, for only one trade. Say electrical in Abua, construction maybe in Lambasa, maybe plumbing in, so they do it in the same day.
So
Eh?
we get the people from Lambasa will be plumbing.
Yes, but only three of them, three of the very best. Three from, three or two, leave it to the committee. How they choose that is leave it to the committee. What I'm saying in this paper is that do not involve the head of school and the trainer. The reason because they should not be picking on their only very best. It's the academic also needs not to pick from the process that we already have in place. It's the process that we have in place that is where they will pick the students from. So that all the students now needs not to be informed in this week one. Tell them, right, on the 8th of November, this is what we will do. The very best, or whoever will be picked, will go to nursery for the construction. To meet the other two campuses. Everything will be paid for. Right, so that we need not to get the industry to maybe for a certain price. Right? Get the industry to be involved. What we want is to involve the industry. Right? Get the industry not to be involved. Our engagement to the industry is to become very key. Right? And let them be the judge also. Right?
So,
Yes.
so subject to for clarification, then it's the idea.
Oh, you were sorry. Okay, you have to remove that idea. Led by register. Okay. Right.
Yeah, budget for that.
Yes. Ada budget for that. Okay, budget you have to take into CSC, yeah? Okay. CSC. Worry. Bring it up. Get your, then we get it up register. Okay, so that is it. Next one. Facility. Didi, can we go through your, any questions on that? No questions? Right, Didi? Facility updates?
That
What's the paper name, sir?
Eh?
What's the paper name?
update October. Percent.
SMT paper October.
SMT take October. Okay, thank you. This is an information paper. Intends to inform members of the Nagua and Boa campus and other the development that has happened after CC. The following has been undertaken at the Nagua campus. We have said all maintenance has been fully done. And it's clear we have arrangement with all the desk chairs. And as of today, the OHS committee has gone in, they have instructed, and we just need to pay them and then we get the approval. So NFA and OHS, those are two things. And now it's for us to call the higher education. Before we do that, we need to know which programs we'll run at these two campuses. We get the full set of tools there, then we'll call higher education to audit both the campus and the tools at the same time. So that's where we are with the Nabua campus. And yesterday we had HOS, ICT, agriculture and trade. Neil went there. They have agreed to few things. We have asked them to give us in writing what they want to do there. So once we have that, and that will go to registrar's office. And we have already got this printer, all these things are set up at Nabua campus with this terms of it's ready for operation, you can say. And the workshop area that needs to be covered with the cement, you can say, we have got to do the work while students are there as part of practical component with them. But we have a workshop there that AME wants to use. Now, to a level we have had in the CST that we have done all the work, but there's a disagreement within the community, so we have pulled out of the place. Bunleka, we have signed the contract, but due to some internal issues of the management and more demands from them, and a decision is made that we will just hold for a while and see what the board wants to do. And Bua campus, trainers for carpentry has been there, and they have given us a report that everything is in order. We now need to call higher education to re-inspect the place with all those tools, the shortcomings they had. And that should be all, we can do that next week with both campus. So that's where higher education academic can advise. Navato campus, we'll start with the short course, but meantime, we need to draw those things in order to get readiness of our NQs for 2025. So there's a lot of work needs to be there because this is just an open space, the dining halls and 2 boarding facilities. Now we have to divide them into rooms. It will take a bit of time to do those things because we need to be down there to see that things are happening. So I think we will, once we go there, then we will, myself and director will visit the place. So that's the campus that we'll be working for next 2 months. The others are there. Likewise, Bunika campus, we have asked the coordinator to get the plans done, and he's working with those things. Financial impact is there, and HR and fiscal facilities impact. Once we have these areas done, we will be able to get our target for 2024, 25 academic year, the numbers that we're talking about. And in consultation with the stakeholders, we should be able to move out. And simple, the recommendation we need to appoint campus administrator now, once we start with the program. And admin officers will be the focal point. And this is what we have to do. Thank you, Chair.
Hello?
Yes.
Yes.
Come again?
Yes, so we haven't filled the form still. We haven't filled the form. There any?
What do you need?
Yes, it's good to show, but sure. They will come. That's
All we got NFA, OHS, then the inspection will pay the money, they'll give us the certificate. NFA, we got the certificate.
Yeah, because we haven't submitted anything, please.
Okay. Can we do that? Yeah, it's right. Yeah.
You want to complete it, eh?
Yeah.
That's good. The head of school, they did their initiative yesterday. I think Shah also did it. The three of them were. That's a good approach. And maybe because any other campus we think will be ready because the things are maybe looking for spaces. Any other apart from that? So one is now for next.
Goa,
Any other?
Goa, Goa campus.
That one space for
Eh? Goa.
only two. We have only one application for carpentry and agriculture, right?
Where we can have other programs, the one
Like
is
this one.
plumbing there.
The head of school needs to apply.
Yeah.
We can move on. Let's see now. Only one.
At the moment, they wanted those to be asked, and my qualification.
We take one more plumbing, right?
Yeah.
We see then apply. That's next year, right?
Mm.
So that will be the only two.
Yeah.
No more.
Eh?
No more than no.
Nabulevunu.
Only the problem.
Bulneka is the problem there, but there is a lot of village politics there. And Nabatu, once we do that, then we will register Nabatu. So, is that right?
What program could be there, the low office?
People are asking for EME, mechanical, all these things can be done there. Once we do go down there and do a survey, then we can, on the ground, what they really want there. But we have just seen feedback from the place. There's nothing fellas sitting down and getting involved like other campus meetings. We need to go base there for a week and see what people feel, whatever all these things are there. We want to take things where people want to come on board. So that's our next campus that we do. Once we get the running, because we will be running short code and at least we'll have point of contact there. We'll do it on the campus. Yes, that's what I have here.
All right.
Unless there's any other questions people have.
Nice. The other question is, I think just related to what the register is saying. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We have 9 campuses now. And either already registered or very close. Very close to be registered.
Yeah.
Right? Di Atagua, Lautoka, no sorry, Nabua, Labasa, Unica, Nagi, Nagua, Bua.
That's it.
Oh,
Where is it?
yes, it's
Registered.
and also Nabatu.
Already.
Right. What we would now like is to, what are the programs that we will be running here? HOD, please. HOD and the head of department. You have to provide that. Because these are the questions no chair is not asking.
Mhm. What? Okay.
And this is quite very important too when we go for our strategic plan.
Okay, I was in Nagua yesterday, so
No, that's not. You put it in the paper. On this side. Put it in the paper, submit it to the academic board.
Name the campus and
Yes.
what program. What,
Okay.
or do what they
Campus, put the programs, and then we just take it. Okay? Are we all set there, head of schools? Head of schools?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and just to add on, what we are deciding, I think we have to go back and check the budget. During the budget, when we did the budget, we had put the programs by campus and the student. number.
Yes.
So we need to go back and get the Excel sheet and extract.
People have the budget.
Correct.
Yeah,
Correct. Now,
and rather than now, I'm just sharing.
yes.
Add on, since there, so.
Yes.
We are paying for Singapore campus lease. Singapore campus lease.
Yes.
Already, how much? 5,000 per month?
Yes. We are already paying the list.
That's a huge amount. And what's happening there?
We're not paying now.
We're not-
Campus is on repair.
We're not paying them anything.
No, we just paid them and 1 month rent. And next 6 months is gonna be free.
No, because we shouldn't lose that. We went there, we know the pump and everything. And we went in that big van and everything. We need to get there because that affects parents' delivery.
Sarita, that is on the CDU, the part they want, they will have that.
Whoever it is under, I can bring it to chair's attention and I can, because we did go there and we are engaged in this. We acquire something, we need to know the timeline, that like what? Because the program will not happen overnight. Because staff, head of school are rightfully confused. Who will give us a particular date that we are going to start? Because they need to bring the staff. So the idea, we have to take the money in, is the staff must get the heads of schools to get the staff now, to develop some of those things. Don't wait. So we just want to know those things. Because the campus acquisition, I know that whatever you are going through, it's not easy. The politics, everything that you manage. And some client they are not whatever. So kind of I don't envy you. But we still need to know so that heads of school can just bring those people in quickly.
Okay, thank you. Thank you for start coming up with this because by 2025, our target is 3,000. Those are the figures that is coming in. Okay? So that is the reason why I'm coming up with all these things now. Because we would like now to know how many students are we going to take in for these campuses. That now needs to be part of the KPIs. We need to reflect that onto that. At the end of the day, we will need that. And it's a guide, it's a guide for us. From a rough calculation, we need to have 120 programs in place. And those are from the 5 big campuses. Now, which means that the question now comes in for the SMT. Are we going to take Namboa and Lautoka? Right? Their new range will be what? 5,000? 5,000 and then 4,000. We have to make decision. Yes, I think so. Right? So therefore, the 5,000 here, the campus needs to pay for that. Well, number one would be 5,000 per month. So 12,500, that is 60. So therefore, the revenue earned by this center must be 3 times more. And so it will be around 180 to 200,000 1 year. Just no, that is just a matter of calculation.
No, we need to run all those programs. If you can run 2 times, morning, afternoon, goes of space.
Yeah, I mean,
That's how we see that.
these are the things that needs not to be discussed during our retreat.
Right.
How many people in one campus pay? If you have not to do 2 times, then you have to put it 2 times, day and night.
We didn't get the 2 times number. How did that work calculation?
Which one?
2
120,
times, yeah. Whatever.
180. Right, 120 is from the 3,000 divided by the 5 bigger campuses.
With the MPI is 5,000, right? Proposed rate.
Yeah.
Pay, so 60,000. We got to pay 60,000.
Yeah, from 120 you divide that, so it will be around 40 something per campuses. The big campuses, not the small one.
You're looking at the number of programs.
Yeah, number of programs. I'm looking at number of programs. So from the number of programs, that is the reason why I would like you to come up with how many programs I can be able to fit into one campus. So that we know that. We already know that the minimum of the max is 25 students. We already know that.
Then we'll want, HCA will want.
No, see, the thing is that your campuses, because remember, they are campuses and they are centers. The center will take 1 or 2 programs, or 2 or 3 programs. Do not worry about Maikandi is not part of this equation, the center.
Is to
He is not part of this. And it's the NQs and TQs has to move on. Right, so take note of that. Secretary, you need not to send the head of the school the list of campuses. Okay? The list of campuses, and today. And so from the list of campuses, you can work out. Or maybe if talk was correct, go back to the budget, because we already got that one from them. Okay? But look, try and start booking something. Just try and do your own calculation. Now you know, because now we have historical data now, from cohort 1, cohort 2, cohort 3. You should be able now to know these are the figures that now needs to lead you that what will be the demand like. Right? Secretary EA, that is what I want from you. Right? What is cohort 1, what is cohort 2, what is cohort 3 in every program. And from there, then we can work it out from the school, what will be your forecast. Yeah? So we need to get that.
sending them the budget. Yeah.
Okay. All we said with that. So remember, our retreat will be Sunday and Monday of
October.
no, 8 of October is the
18 and 19 October.
October. I do not want to push it right down because the graduation is coming.
18 and 19 is Friday and Saturday.
Hmm?
Friday and Saturday.
Yeah, like
Friday, Saturday.
Yeah, 18 and 19.
No. When is the CIC? When is my CIC?
17,
17 and 18.
It's supposed to be 3 days.
17, 18.
That CS is 3 days.
Yes.
600.
Yes. 17, 18, 19. Right?
Yes.
So we have opt for request them 20 and 21. 20 and 21. Would that be okay? Yes, Sarita,
Where we go? Mazda.
corporate. You corporate will have to come.
They'll say you can't do that close, like whatever, you need to make a.
we will go to Nabua, that was agreed.
No,
Yes.
not because an agreed like that, so we agreed that I suggest.
In
Okay.
council meeting.
This is where simply has to decide.
Sir, the only reason chair was pissed off is because nobody went to Nabwa to check anything, so he was prompting the heads of school to just go and own that place and start doing the program, which they had done, which they will apply for and all that. No, have to go to Nabwa.
Why?
Do that process. Yeah, you make the decision, go.
No, not me. SMT will make the decision. I do not want not to be. I'm okay. Anywhere you take me, I'm okay. Because I can come out from there, then I join us. What we want is that all the papers needs to be completed. All the papers needs to be completed for the retreat.
But we will be moving.
The retreat will be more two things. I'm looking at, the KPIs and to the review of a policy. Because these are those are the two big things. So we have to start reading our policies now. Especially the integrity funding policy, of which management has to come in that level. The what?
Doing the review.
Oh, thank you. Yes,
For that it comes and
good. Yes.
putting something.
Right, and also, so it be quite a very tight retreats. Right? So corporate will, that is their role. They have to find us. The only thing is for us to get ready for that. It will be today. I suggest that will be Sunday and that Monday.
When you say KPI, what do you want us for that?
I've got the example of that on that paper.
Okay.
If we, there are a few other things EA myself will be working on. I already have a like a corporate plan already. I've already done it. I've been doing it from this year, trying not to put things slowly. But these things needs to be. We will discuss on this. So remember, but this one will be core one, because this was, I remember Biman said that you have to start working on this because this is where the funding will go to. So they have aligned this, no for this. So our strategy needs to be built on that. Okay? So you try and get that one done. Okay? Yes. So remember that the secretary, that we need to get this minute quickly so that the resolution from that goes to them. So that they can start working on it. Okay? Right. What else? Right. HR, corporate. Well, I think I can take over from the corporate here. No, it's corporate. It's more onto the HR. How many people that we have? The human resource department. They have actually did some segmentation, the composition, staff, the training and the support. 76% and 44 training, 44% support. That is, it's okay. Because our core business is training. Yeah, gender. Yeah. Any gender, male and female. I think we need to. Yes.
Chair, you want me to take it?
Yeah. Okay. Take us through.
Thank you. Thank you, Chair. Team, this paper is in regards to my update to CSC. So it goes through SMT. So that has covered almost 50% of the contents. But just to update team, if Avneet, yeah, Avneet, just move up to section 3 and onwards. Keep moving, so I'll follow. Yeah. So there is a graphical. Hold on, Avneet. There's graphical data presentation of staff distribution by gender and also by how gender is distributed into support and training staff. And thereafter, I've also CSC requested for data on resignation. Please note that this data is up till August, and we will have to do a September update for CSC. So for now, 3.2 presents the resignation data from January to August 31st. Avneet, move on. Avneet.
Question, we have some absconded. What is that supposed to mean?
That
Without any notice.
Oh.
a left job without any notice. Yeah, they disappeared. I would say. So we keep moving. We go to section. So yeah, section 3.3. I have just said most of the staff that have resigned from Polytech has been leaving for better opportunities. That's the majority stats showing that skewed data. In from period from June to August, we recruited a total of 27 staff, of which 13 were for training staff and 14 were support staff. So in table 3.5, table 2 and 3, I have demonstrated staff distribution by campus and by school. So yeah, that is a summary of the HR report. From June to August, we did not have any major disciplinary issues on record. So it's not presented in this report, but in September we had a couple. So we'll be updating the report for the next SMT and CSC. Thank you, Chair. Oh, appendix 1, sorry, appendix 1 is a full report of people who have exited PP, their names and location and start date and end date. So this appendix 1. Thank you, Chair.
Thank you. Thank you, MC. MC, do you have a data on sick leave? It'd be good not to have that sick leave for us not to keep track on these,
Thank you.
how healthy is the organization in terms of our health.
Yes,
Uh,
Chair, if I may,
I don't know how you're going to do that, but if you can provide us some, yes.
if I may, we have the data for sick leave. It's just that it's not computed here because the data is quite scattered and the team cannot compile. We are working on compiling all the data for leave data for presentation. So we'll try our best to have it in the, if not this CSC, then next from October we'll put it as a template for SMT and CSC reporting on leave data. Because it's all on Excel and it's a bit distorted, so we have to just tidy up the data. It's called data cleansing. We need to do a little bit of data cleansing before we start presenting the data. But I have a next paper on medical report of staff. If I can present that paper, my sincere apologies. A wrong attachment went by with the wrong file name, so I've sent Avneet and Eleanor the new paper just now on medical report data. It was a, if I can get that paper on the screen. Thank you, Avneet. Yes, Chair, this paper here presents information on the medical checks that were conducted during February to April by School of Healthcare Sciences for all staff in various locations. So there was a total of 52 staff that were surveyed, of which 19 have already exited PP, so their data was not analyzed further. But if you look at part 4 of the paper, sorry, Avneet, I'm following my paper, so I'm not able to see what you are presenting here. Part 4 of the paper, where I've given a distribution of these staff, group of staff, that was total 34 staff by age group. I've compiled that information into group. Just for confidential issues, we have not put in names of staff here. But if you can see the data here, and refer to appendix 1 that is attached at the bottom, you'll see how serious we are with health issues. Our staffs, we have a the medical survey indicates that the overweight is a quite common issue in the younger age group, while sugar and blood pressure is more common with staff of over age of 35. So I would like to thank the OHS committee here who have initiated the health and wellness program in Polytech. While that is in progress, I think we'll need to do a more detailed health checkup once again for all staff. And we had when I did this paper, I had targeted by September to collect the basic data, medical data. But I believe that I was not able to comply to the dates proposed on 5.3. But yes, this is a serious concern on health issues. If I can draw your attention to Appendix 1, you can see that almost more than 50% of people have Appendix 1 down below. There are some graphs at the bottom. We could go down. Yeah. Yes. A little bit up. Up.
That's really.
Yes. Stop. Yeah. These three pie charts are just a summary of the 34 staff that were gone through the medical test, and you can see blood pressure more than 50% of staff, sugar issue is high in higher ages, so it's not quite common because our age group of staff is quite below 35. But if you look at overweight, you'll see, wow, obese is about 53%. So that's one set of stats. If you go down to the next graph, this is blood pressure analysis by age group, and you can see how the distribution is. But what is concerning is that the health is not good for staff. So there is and this and because of this reason we are facing issues of high absenteeism, low productivity, workload redistribution of staff, causing stress and fatigue, and all these things are creeping in. So I think it's very important that management knows this, and we need to, as a management, we need to work on more proactive health programs. Probably maybe we have to look for flexible work arrangement policy where people have that flexibility to work from home or at work, something like that, and create an environment where we have a work-life balance at workplace. This may include having some budget allocation. I think we have about some budget for healthcare insurance this year. We haven't utilized that section of the budget yet, but it's a thought for management. Thank you, Chair.
Thank you. Thank you, MC. Do you have any questions?
Mr. Chair, sir.
Yeah.
Yeah, just two things. First one is we were getting, but now we are not getting. I'm not sure what is the reason it might have been stopped. New staffs coming in. That's we are not getting information on that. The other one, I think the most important one is the staffs existing. I mean, if not all the staffs, maybe the senior management team can get information, because just recently, I was after something procurement and I was kept on emailing Vishal, procurement officer, and then I kept on saying there was something that we agent in there. However, then I called him and he said he has left about a week ago. So, something that I'm thinking, if it can come back in effective and we are aware of staffs coming in or existing.
If I may, Chair, through you, respond to Head of School Hospitality. Thank you, Farooq. I know we are doing it. It's just that how I should say this. We staff exit. Yes, I acknowledge that we did it for a couple of staff, and then some of the SOP didn't work. So maybe it's a reminder for us, HR team, that we need to go back to that process. Staff appointments, yes. My staff has sent me the full list of staff that were appointed. It's just that I need to tidy it and send it to all of you. So we have done it till August. It's the only September staff that are pending. So maybe by this weekend you'll see the email on new staff. Yeah, thank you, Farooq.
Thank you, Corporate. Just the other one, I'm looking at the statistics on the school numbers, staffing, and I'm not sure. You have got the School of Hospitality Tourism got 22 staffs there by since August. I'm happy if you can forward me the names of all 22.
Sure.
Thank you.
I'll do it.
Yeah, thank you.
I mean, I think we took a step forward and then we just full stop in terms of, we looked at ways to foster relationships between staff. We did the wellness program. And I think 2 Wednesdays it worked. And then I don't think it exists anymore, or am I wrong? We have Wednesdays where 4 to 5 you're supposed to do something, play soccer or something else. So I felt, sorry, my opinion is it was very fully planned.
I guess it was after the second Wednesday. The 2 consecutive Wednesdays was rainy weather. So that's the main reason. The last one I mentioned.
So it's not about the males, I'm sorry, I'm coming from gender here.
Yeah.
It's not about the males running outside kicking a ball. It's about us getting together, even if we have some sitting here and we talk more and have fun and do silly things to relax our head. That's better than getting soccer outside. And in fact, I was going to raise an objection to that it became a very male thing outside, okay, all the males going to play in the field out there. So we took a step forward and then we went back 5. So just a constructive criticism. It was very poorly planned. It did not get talked about with the staff that we are going to do this. We have a committee, introduce a committee to us, tell us what we're going to do, brainstorm, throw in some ideas. Because even the one that Dr. Dulari did, I thought that was Dr. Dulari was very, very successful. He got us in the room, he put some tea on, and we did some silly dances and stuff. We silly in quotes in a nice way. Dances, and we were all laughing and everything. I thought that was very enjoyable. Because looking at the report here, we have, other than personal reasons for leaving, we have toxic environment. So maybe we might have less of that if we have more of the wellness interactions.
Okay, but who is who will take ownership of that? Is it HR? Yes.
No, Chair.
Oh, yes, okay.
Yeah, OHS.
So
I
who
think
is
it's under
OHS?
DD. It's under
Who
DD.
is- But Didi comes under DD.
Different groups are appointed at campus. They have different groups in the campus, so they organize their own sports.
Okay.
It's informally organized by our campus. The committee is
So, but who is who take ownership of that? Not to be able to see that all these things are happening. HR, yes, that's what I said. HR. So HR, you need to remind these people that these things are happening.
Hold on, Director. Okay, please, can I come again? Can I know what is HR's responsibility here?
Yes,
Staff wellness.
staff wellness.
I thought wellness was
HR.
headed by OHS committee.
It just to remind maybe OHS. Because it's the life of the staff lies on you. You as HR is supposed to be the people's champion. So you have to champion your role as HR. Okay? Just a reminder, maybe every before it comes in, maybe just a reminder OHS or who have to remind people, staff, that no, we meet at that place or that classroom. Just an informal meet, talk. It's like the reason why we have this SMT. The SMT was because of the problem that we are facing between support and academic. So now we coming together, we are beginning now to solve lots of issues.
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah, just to share, I think it's probably campus based because Nosuri campus, we are having wellness on Wednesdays.
Okay.
And the ladies are joining soca with the boys.
Okay.
Yeah, and then and then we have said to some of the staff in here, we can meet on a Wednesday afternoon, whether we come here or you are invited, and then that's where we can mingle and talk campus activities. We have pleased that state here.
Okay. Good. Good. Maybe it's only answer Nabua, not.
Yeah, Chair, at the Lautoka campus, we also have a committee that is organizing the wellness every Friday afternoon. So that is an ongoing for us. But Chair, the result that is presented before us, it should be a worry for us because like most of us are obesity and we have high blood pressure, which is not healthy for the organization, and therefore the wellness should be aggressively be addressed. Like at its campuses, we should be aggressively addressing that. It's not healthy. Anytime anyone can have attack.
Thank you.
Thank you. So now it's Amy. So the problem is us here in Bangor.
No campus. No campus coordinator allocation. There should be one.
Now, who are people in OHS, they should organize, I think.
Oh, yes.
OHS people are the ones who are organizing.
Yeah, there was a comment.
Say the
Nancy, so check here.
people should get engaged. It's not for
Most the people do wellness if they don't want to do it, like the people who don't. Like we might be forcing some people to take it. Kind of the wellness, like,
No, we can do this.
like if it is OHS, then OHS have to do it.
No, OHS they don't do.
Once when I understand like the issues like, we just need a clear guidelines that we can do it.
Because
That's what we are saying. Like we can be in the room, so do this, do that, whatever. Some suggestions.
All right.
Now,
Good.
actually, staff were very happy. They were telling me, I think, that they went for Vatava in store. But they do look for some guidance. They are scared of leaving and going and doing something. The guidelines should still be there. There is every day. It is okay to do that. You know, being so across the session. So otherwise, they are given specialists.
All right. Thank you. Any other? No issue. Yes. Well,
That's
any other thing that, this is where the SMP,
so,
the other thing is that I've seen people, Chico, loan. Loan. Do we have a process on this?
advanced.
Advance, okay, that advance. Because I've seen some people are taking maybe too much. They are worrying about them.
with the
Maybe we need to have some, look, these are the issues. I mean, it's important for us
Yeah.
to talk about these things.
yeah.
Sometimes when I see that, to approve, I tend to feel about the person,
Yeah.
the payment, to me, the life each day is important because the person will, the life of the person will to come here. That's my, I mean, it's cool not to have things, but it's important that we must, yeah, that it's not going to be a burden not to the person again.
We came from organizations of the report that there was a huge matter, and it can be an inquiry against people and you and everybody. Like why did we approve and why did you, so you are right.
Yes.
So you are right.
Yes, exactly. What I'm approving,
Is there an advanced policy? You will be taken to task. But you are right, maybe, no, but we saw, sir, the jokes apart, sorry about that. But we saw that people were saying, we failed to understand what is this 2 weeks that your parents will be deducted and catch something, what are you?
no, I think that one is very, very clear. Yes,
What is
we need to have that. You see what is happening now, there are some good things are coming,
Yeah.
abscond. No, abscond.
Mhm.
Right? If you really want to abscond, you will definitely continue your 2 weeks.
So I think, we only saw it there, that those whose pay will be, like, because it will be cut and kept. So you apply, if you are having some difficulty, advance.
Yeah, I know the advance.
But we didn't know it's an advance policy.
Yeah, that advance, it's okay. To me, that is not, yeah. It's just for you not to take you not to, when you get your full salary, that's it.
Yeah,
But I'm talking about, other loan,
So there should be actually, okay, fine, because
No. I want to make it very clear to people. With the finance policy, there is nothing as
Yeah, so why-
law.
Yeah.
this one, how do we do it?
There were some special days, a death in a family,
Go to the-
somebody comes in, we have policy that it is. It's an advance.
Policy.
But there is nothing as a loan.
Finance will give you a paper because we'll get in trouble.
So with the debt, we,
No, there should be limits, like you are saying, we look after the people as well.
Yes,
That we.
my worry
Yeah,
is,
salary.
you know, that you won't have enough, that you will be sick and you will be late, and that is my worry.
Yeah.
And my worry is the students, no? The students that, involved and
those are basic rules, with the finance. You can't just start giving loans and all the. Yeah. No, I mean,
It was.
they don't actually give it. It will go, come to audit point, where people, the auditors will pick up all these things.
to me, sometimes no really soft heart, right?
Yeah.
That's what I say. No soft heart. Use strong. These are the things that, I believe it's much better that there must be some control there. So that everybody knows it. So when somebody comes in, he said, hey, this is what is being, we agree to that. You know? Yeah.
Because it doesn't build in you the correct money management skills. So they don't give it there. So it's very generous of Pacific Polytech to do things.
Even Ministry for Education, they give you one salary advance, when you start. It happens with them. Then they will deduct with the special. Government does it, but it depends on the management. But here we will take that.
Right, okay, sir, no, I don't want to share some of these things because, because it's, that's a fact.
But if it's there, then as this guy is saying, there has to be a policy to safeguard. And that's it, safeguard US director.
Yes.
So,
Because some of these things is with 8 weeks deduction. When I see the deduction, oh my God, no, please. Automatically, it's, okay, sir, any other questions?
Thank you.
Please, for SNP, always, please, the issue, this is the reason why we have this, bringing issues.
And dig it up.
Yes. Okay, so have a blessed weekend. Sorry.
What is it?
Remember by venture corporate.
Training staff. Okay, sorry. Training the staff workload. Sorry, guys. Sorry, I apologize. Give your workload.
Yes, if I may. The workload paper that I'm submitting, it's now quite old because it was drafted. The information was collected in July to analyze which training staff had what workload. Now that I believe we are coming to the end of that particular term, this information is quite old. But the reason I put it into SMT was to highlight that what we observed in July was that there was a lot of training staff that did not have a teaching load. So once again, HR was pushed to oversee on the numbers in the workload. You can hear me?
Yes.
Okay, so my request is that this paper be now disregarded, but head of schools be advised that monitoring the workload of staff is very important, and if there are staff that do not have any teaching load during the teaching period, then HR and registrar's office be informed of this particular thing, and we can then reshuffle or know this information at hand. And then this will be quite helpful information. That's what I wanted to say.
All right.
Back to the heads of school, I think they will be.
Yeah, I didn't know. See, look, Sanjeev brings up a very important thing about stuff, not the workload. Workload. To me, there are people who are not working. We need not to know that. So that maybe we can assign them need to do some other things. Okay? Head of school, please, look at your staff, what they are doing. Huh? What they are doing. If you have 22 staff, we need to know what they're doing. Right? We need to know what they're doing.
Chair,
So, yeah,
Chair, if I may.
yeah.
Yeah. I think the head of schools are aware what which staff is loaded, but when we requested this information, there was a lot of delay in getting this information to HR and chairman office and to your office. So I think every semester, when every term starts, in the first week, if all the schools could give us that information or keep that information flow to SMT, it will be a good, good way of communicating this info. So I'm requesting a decision by SMT that in the first week of any term, workload be shared
Okay.
or presented by
Alright.
head of school.
All right. Okay. You right. Head of schools, your Sarita?
Yeah, today we were bringing some issues into whenever we ask questions. Today the special like CDU meeting and others, what did he say? Go back and resolve with the management.
Yeah.
We don't want a director and heads of schools to go to management or council and lose space.
Yes.
We should resolve it. What is it? Bring it to the AV and it is a change paper.
Yes.
So I suggest heads of school be empowered to say, if there are two speakers, which one is there? And we also have another term, people are working harder now, we know what is there.
Yes.
So we resolve it here.
Right.
That after we okay with the new plan, which one? We go to CSE or any other place, will be just like demolition. We'll all look bad, including the director. They'll say, yeah, I said today, we were discussing some issues, he said, go back and management.
Yes.
Management, eh? So we need to show a answer that we can deal with these things.
Yes.
That yes, if there is a staff, this is it, what is doing, immediately you will do this. I think that's
Okay.
what chair will
Yes. I think moving forward on this, you again. Ma'am's ICT, get one again. Okay? Right. Because I need this, we need this. Right? Workload, all your staff, we need to know what they're doing. Right? Bring it during the next week. Maybe. And we need to know what they're doing. That's the OPO, then, yes. We need to know what they're doing. You see, there is, there were two people from Lamas. Right? Nearly 1 year, we have trained them doing nothing. Right? We trained them doing nothing. This is a problem. Okay, yeah. Please use these what you call the one spreadsheet. Rangil, can you send one spreadsheet to head of school? And then they will
Sorry,
bring it up
regarding spreadsheet
regarding
regarding
the
the workload.
workload. Yeah, regarding the workload.
Okay, no problem.
Yeah.
I'll do that.
Get them in and make sure that, okay, maybe, Rangil, you give them the staff name. Because you will have their staff name. And then the
Yes,
position.
yes, I will do that.
And the term,
Yes.
right, now, yeah, you put it in. So now,
There
term
is a
two,
spreadsheet on the screen.
yeah,
Yes,
now it will be
Just the
term
spreadsheet
two,
Yeah,
yeah, cohort 3,
forward three.
We are in term four,
term 2, cohort 3.
we are in term four.
In cohort,
There are different calendars, one for NQ, one for PQ,
Yes.
it's a sound now,
Right,
but they can just write it, because that's outdated now.
yes.
So many people have gone or.
So that is the good right way. So end of school, please give it to your EA, and by next week we need this. And what they are doing.
Maybe the new people are there, 80.
MC, would that be okay now?
Yes, yes, Director.
Right, now. It's. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Any,
You would just generally be interested to know how many staff are there currently like supporting.
I'm making one. Oh, the support is there.
Yeah, no doubt, like at any point, because people keep going, oh, that's the only thing, my one. That details.
I'm making one. I do not think that, maybe they have changed now. We are one of the organizations that are,
Is it what?
people change.
So is it what? The papers should come, is it what they are expecting? Which is just, no, might want to just know where is the overflow.
So, so there is a lot of now on the new agenda. Okay, on our agenda that needs now to be, because I will be expecting a lot of people now coming in the academic set. Any other? Okay, right, any other? Right, the other matters, right, the proposed retreat dates, 20 today, the 21. Proposed Polytechnic Academic Board meeting. Meeting you can stay for. Oh, that is next week, eh?
Second Tuesday.
Tuesday, next week,
Yes.
right? Right, so that's it. Oh, the other one is the center. That's right. Center discussion. In today's meeting, right, the chair said, right, take it back to go to the decision from the SMB management. What will be our decision for this, for the center? What was discussed today?
For my area, it was, well, the numbers were discussed, many issues came.
Yes.
For,
Tell one.
there's a-
Yeah, tables and all those things,
Yeah, it's better.
the future of the center. Look at that. We need not to put in the paper for that. To me, the center can, it can work well. To me, the center is the cash flow. I mean, if it works well for Pacific Polytechnic. The problem is their staff. That is the problem.
At NTPC said.
The problem is the staff. The staff do not have the push to continue. They just do not want.
They don't know.
So what do you people think? First of all, one, because you see, they are now a parasite to the main, yes, to the main, to the main funding. Like, remember, the funding is from our grant and the, yes, the tax, the fees. Right. Here, the center, you got the tax gives us around 1.something billion. And this year, calculating it, I don't think it will go over a million. It will be 800 something. That is my rough, but 800 if we are. All right. So, whether maybe we need to move this to the new, what you call the, what is the other school department? Adult training. 70 now put the machinery now on the adultery. It's supporting the department, one of those,
On the structure,
yes, adultery.
I think what she had that we are being caught by too much effort in the TSLS, industry is being missed.
Yes,
Where the real thing is. Connections of industry training is
Yeah.
totally missing. NTPC is into everywhere and we haven't taken that and the specific thing. They are totally into these areas anyway. So we maybe I don't know.
because we are pushing with the micro qualification, we think that's only
yes.
so if we
People
put that
1,000.
aside from them in terms of, yeah, can have the same person as center, but this staff, the cost and all that will be not on the micro qualification revenue.
And just not our panel listed stuff around.
I know one thing,
1,000.
to me, it goes back to the leadership. And to me, it will go back to the leadership. At this time, my colleague looks after both. Looks after the camps and looks after the center. Sorry, the industry. Okay. I feel that we need not to separate these two. Manager for center. And to get this adult something, no school to start running. Because remember one thing, if the TELS is not going to continue, right? There is a big risk on this.
Next year, they
Or
will-
maybe we can get, recommend that my colleague not to take both of them at this time, but clear separation.
Yes, that would be a better
Right?
direction. He still manages both.
Yeah.
But different.
All right, so now we've got the structure now, paper. Then
Yeah.
paper structure will be the leadership is to not to form their own. Then
The people who are there in the training, the heads of training, they are strong people. Maybe they need to be split because when you are going down, you are splitting business details, and industry details, industry, trade. There are maybe some industries, not sure, PWD or whoever, and then we have TELS. TELS is only given 1,004 weeks. Once we start, we will finish it, I know it, in 3-4 months. But it should run parallel like that. And I think that's what they were talking about today when they are good people, but we need to just support them more. But industry cannot be lost like this.
yes,
Yeah, that's where you come from.
yes, industry is involved. Because you see, our way forward, we have to create partnership with the industry. We need not to engage with them. That is important. So we need now to put in a paper. Who can do a paper? Nobody can do a paper.
But this one police service is not what is that? That's internal.
Yes, police service is the business arm of politics.
So when we see the paper coming from mechanic here, then that's what those paper coming directly that way. Because we need to then review the structures, governance structures. How come they are moving this way and then coming? So they are really cutting into doing mechanic business. It is his business, even if it is police service. There is one place that is earning money that is there.
Right.
Why we have a police service and then we expect mechanic to also be the center head and get this student, the unemployed, employed. So who is this person that is coming to police?
These people here, that it's not like a incubator.
Doesn't.
It's like an incubator.
I don't see any people in any place, including FNU, NTPC, any place. It's good to talk about it. It's like we're trying to create a business arm. How much business should we
Yeah.
grow? And on the side, like that. So we need to understand it.
Yeah.
We
Like
need to truly understand rather than create more like that in the hope of creating business and keep losing money. So if Meghalaya is doing the industry, employed and unemployed, that's the pathway. But supporting better. And then we have CDUs, the centers where students are coming to. That would make sense. For example, the nursing segment. We have students there now, slowly kicking in, we are developing more programs. So hand in hand, we can see very clearly. These policies, I can't see they don't.
It will also be like that.
They
You
don't
see
support
the automotive here, the automotive, we may need to have some student.
Sir, that one, we had walked because of this confusion and uneven coming and going. He had a good plan to run the 3 NQ programs for me. And people like the guy who is running he was actually marked for WA at Prosuri, but we held him back. That is the 3 places we can apply. We know that this place is.
Yeah, once we, because we are using the time, there's nothing happening. That's why we brought in this.
Put him in the center.
Uh,
Put him in the
I
center.
mean,
Once we enter the idea, then that part will move away.
And let's see how we can run.
everything automatically is to run.
Yeah, yeah.
Yes.
Plumbing,
Yeah.
carpentry,
Automotive, yeah.
But our number targets are 2020.
Everything is to come.
so we'll get more money, more sustained using data.
Yeah, yeah.
But police service,
Police service are like inside canteen or bookshop, things like
be
that.
giving us any UDs. You should be doing UD less business. You're making bara, doing those things is free. And that guy is doing it. He is being asked to do a training. Training short course is mechanics business. Unemployed, employed. Make it simple for us. Why are we bringing a UD?
I think it's for better, for better running of
He is
the,
already competency based training.
because otherwise, if we do not structure things well, the person there or whoever comes in will just be doing whatever they want.
But he's bringing a UD to teach. That's a training, that's a short course. You call it police service or short course or anything, it's still under mechanic. We shouldn't be cannibalizing like this. Simple. We should allow whatever you talked about, sir, the mechanics will be supported, stand up, 2 parts, do it well.
So there's some coming up within this standard.
Takes time.
Yeah.
It takes time. We can support them.
Please, every time you talking, know that bring us some people.
I like.
Yeah.
I
Yeah. Yes. Eh?
Yeah.
Okay,
Okay,
Yeah, can I comment?
yeah,
right. Okay,
21.
already mine, yeah.
I appreciate Register's view on the comment that police services is not an academic branch of the Polytech. I know where she's coming from, but I just want to make a statement on record that this course has been discussed in CDU multiple times, and Register was part of observation member of CDU. If it had been raised there, I wouldn't have worked so hard to create that UD. So now it's there. I expect academic board to make a decision. And if it's rejected, I'll appreciate and I'll push it back to CDU to see. But that is why the subcommittees become an important part. That when we're sitting there, we contribute so that we don't do duplication of work. I had to spend 2-3 days doing this UD, so it would have saved my energy and my time. We had just sorted this matter out in CDU. Just my comment. Thank you.
Yeah, remember, you see, we are going to buy 2 freezer at, sorry, for police service, for them to run their canteen.
Where's the money, initial money coming from? Which place? Where is the money coming from for that?
From what we, the,
From the revenue. I mean,
Yes,
from the acquisitions.
revenue.
How long will we keep supporting them like this? Just like we are supporting CDU I can see very well there, because I can see in starting.
For student services, the student
Yeah.
in canteen also.
Sarita, you need to feed your students in during lunch hour and all those things. Otherwise,
Yeah,
you'll
yeah.
be running here to them. So that is where the canteen comes in.
Yeah, can
Student supported.
Go to Missouri. You have to go. That look some. It's yeah.
We were hoping that the School of Hospitality is able to run something like what we are doing there. I kasih dulu konsep, right? Because kitchen is.
Right.
Well, they-
Welcome.
Sorry, they
Yeah.
they will sell it to them. They will sell it to them. They make things and sell it to the canteen.
Yeah.
It's all part
I
of
mean,
it.
once everyone comes in, yes. I mean, look at Lutoka during lunch hour. What do they do? I mean, this, look,
Yeah.
it's quite a war.
Naturally, you can do it because we have the
In
number.
Papua, it's really in Papua.
If that properly, it can be a money earner.
Yeah, exactly.
All schools are between their canteens.
Okay, all right, Savita, so. Pick up. Hold that. Okay, let's take it up. All right, any other? Right, okay, remember the retreat. Stabilization, getting whatever that, okay, have a blessed weekend.
Thank you.
Boy.
Thank you.
Too long, I've been 1 year.
Yo, nagadir.
Because it's, that's
Hey, where's the?
just over there. I'm not gonna win this one. I think this,
I used to do the EA. You know, IT.